So a lot of the times in the past when I used to make Call of Duty videos daily, I used to bring you guys a lot of like leaks and news videos and then implement that with other videos that were about gameplays. Pretty much during the Modern Warfare beta, all I did was just gameplays and about certain weapons. And I really haven't been doing news and covering leaks and all that stuff during this Modern Warfare and just pretty much in a really long time when it comes to Call of Duty in general. In my mind, I kind of just felt like that was kind of like old school, like very 2016, 2017. But if you guys want me to start doing this, implement them with my videos of gameplay on the side, just in case for those of you that want to watch news or just want to know what's going on, please let me know in the comments or just leave a like on this video and maybe I can start bringing you guys leaks and news and stuff like that on top of the gameplay videos. Because again, come Modern Warfare, there's going to be a lot of videos on the channel on the game because I really enjoyed it. And as most of you guys know, when the Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta was released on PC, a lot of leakers were able to get their hands in the files of the game through PC, and that's pretty much how the major leaks come in. And a lot of things got revealed, things that we really weren't aware of, and just overall a bunch of new modes that's pretty much what we're going to be talking about here. I may be a few hours late because I was in Orlando, I was in Disney, and I wasn't home, but I just got back now, and I saw this, and I was honestly mind blown, and I wanted to share with you guys to see what you think. It is said multiple times over and over again that this is going to be the most ambitious, the biggest Call of Duty to have ever been created as far as like post-launch and even launch. Supposedly this is going to be just period the biggest, most ambitious Call of Duty ever. That is like their thing, that is what they're promoting, and so far it looks like it could be true because I mean just the ground war mode in general was literally insane. So this video is going to be pretty short and straight to the point. There's going to be a lot of modes that I'm going to be mentioning here. But again, I want to see your feedback, and please do keep in mind that not all these modes may be available at launch. There's two reasons why. Maybe some of these modes will be available post-launch, and maybe some of these modes were implemented into the game and didn't make it to the final product. Now, there is a possibility that all of the modes that I'm going to mention right now could be in the game when it comes out or post-launch, but there's also a slight possibility that some of these you may never see them. So if you don't, it's just because maybe there were things that they tried and just didn't work out. The first one is TDM. And then, of course, with hardcore. So you have regular TDM and hardcore. We've already seen that. We know what that is since, like, you know, the longest time. So following TDM, we have survival. And then we have showdown and showdown with hardcore. I would assume that the parentheses means that these modes are coming in regular. And then when they have the parentheses with the hardcore means they come in both regular and hardcore mode. So let's just assume that. So you have search and destroy and then search and destroy with hardcore. You have search and rescue. You have rupture, onslaught, one in the chamber, which is going to be amazing. Some of these modes from here are obviously coming from the Infinity Ward background, and then some of them are coming from the Treyarch background, like one in the chamber and gun game and stuff like that. So it's really cool to see just all of them kind of mixed in one. Kill confirm, which actually came from Modern Warfare 3, and of course that's also going to be part of the regular mode and the hardcore mode. Then you have incursion, hardpoint, ground war, which we played in the beta, which actually was freaking awesome, and I loved it, and I cannot wait to see what it's like in the full release. Then you have free-for-all, and then you also have hardcore free-for-all. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know that free-for-all is probably everything that I'm going to be playing here on the channel. So yeah, I'm going to be playing other modes, but free-for-all is mainly what I play a lot of the times. So if you're new here, just expect a lot of free-for-all. Drop zone. I remember drop zone in Call of Duty Ghost, man. I haven't played it in a long time. The last time I played drop zone, I'm not sure if that's the last Call of Duty that had drop zone, but the last time I played it was definitely Call of Duty Ghost. And I remember drop zone in Call of Duty Ghost was just literally just wait for people to go to the drop zone and just start killing everybody, which it was amazing. So after drop zone, we have defender, demolition. Demolition is a very classic mode. I used to play that a lot in Modern Warfare 2 alongside with domination. We have all or nothing. Breach. There's a new mode called Breach. I honestly don't have a really good idea of what Breach could be, but if I had to guess, maybe I can compare it to like one of the campaign missions that we saw where they had to breach a townhouse with like a terrorist inside the townhouse. So maybe it could be something along those lines. But again, that's just me throwing just shit out there into the wind. It could be completely different than what I'm thinking. So then we have invasion. Invasion also seems to be another new mode, which I honestly I'm assuming it's also a mode where you invade something. Bruh. I don't know, man. It also comes in hardcore, so you can have regular mode and hardcore mode as well. Fire mission, again, this could be something that's, you know, within the files and never made it, or something that's actually going to be made into the full game once it releases on launch or post-launch. Again, some of these modes, I would assume most of them will be when launch releases, and then some of them will be post-launch DLC or post-launch whatever updates. Again, the DLC, as far as we know, most of it is going to be free. So I don't think, I'm pretty sure this is going to be free as well. So no, I doubt they're going to charge us for game modes. If not, we're going to fucking riot, right? Just saying. Assault. Then we have arms race with hardcore as well. Again, so that's going to be in regular mode and hardcore mode. Capture the flag, cyber attack, domination of grind is back. Holy cow, haven't played grind in a long time. Then we have gun game. We have headquarters, which we've seen. Headquarters is also going to be part of regular mode and hardcore. Then we have high value targets, infected, reinforced, team juggernaut, and gunfight. One of the modes that I didn't see here, which maybe it's because it's a different category, it's the night vision mode and realism mode. I don't know why they're not here. Again, this is probably, what if there was even more modes than this? You know, I mean, I don't know. There could be, because realism mode, I think it should have been listed here, but it's not. So those are all the modes, or at least most of the modes that are within the files of this game. Please take with a grain of salt. Let me know in the comments which mode catches your attention the most. I really wonder if this is what's going to be available during launch, and if it is, I think it could be the craziest, biggest launch any Call of Duty has ever done, and that would literally be insane. Personally, I would like for these modes to come out, you know, little by little, just because a lot of the times when you get so many things thrown at you, you get lost and you don't really get to play all of them, and you don't get to play everything. So if we get these little by little in groups, I think it'll be better for all of us. All that matters is that we have a bunch of guns and all that stuff in launch. That's what's important, and post-launch content is possibly even more important than launch content. Just saying. Or if not, they're right, you know, neck to neck. 34 modes within this list, which is absolutely incredible. My only concern is, are they going to be able to keep up with this? How are they going to be able to update all these modes? Because all of them have to be kept up to date with and updated and etc, etc. Bugs come out and they got to fix them and shit. Like, all of that implemented with like everything that they're promising us as far as like what the game is going to have, as far as weapons and maps. Supposedly there's going to be many more maps than ever before in any Call of Duty as well. And then supposedly the rumors of like Battle Royale coming out, but that's going to probably be handled by another team. This so far seems like the most ambitious Call of Duty to date. Let me know in the comments, guys. Again, what is the mode you're mostly anticipating or most excited about? And again, if you want me to, you know, bring you guys news and leaks and stuff like that, kind of like I used to back in the days, like really quick as soon as it comes out, please do tell me in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.